All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about what I believe to be the golden age of Ford. So let's get into today's video. All right, so before I trigger anybody in the comments to come at me and tell me what they think is the best, just understand I am a lover of all Mustangs. My favorite Mustang is actually the 69 2+2. The fastback, I believe that is. I can't remember which was the correct name for it, but absolutely beautiful, beautiful Mustang. But I genuinely believe that what really carried the franchise to a different level would be the Mustang from 94 to 04, which would be the SN95 and the New Edge. Now, I'm a lover of the New Edge and I'm a lover of the original SN95, which had the 5.0 in it. But look at the engines that we got for those years. You had the choice between a 5.0 and a 4.6 and a 3.8. I'm not going to talk about the 3.8. Obviously, even Mustang guys don't like talking about it. We talk about the V8s, but the love that people have for those vehicles is what I'm actually talking about. And when I mean golden age, we're in an era now where you can pick these cars up so cheap. You put $1,000, you put $1,500, you put $2,000 into them, and you have a beautiful car that you can drive hard and push and just pretty much do anything with them. I see people drag race them, drift them, time attack them. You can pretty much do anything with these vehicles for little to no money. So in my book, these Mustangs are some of the best Mustangs you can get. You can get them in automatic, manual. It doesn't matter. You have so much aftermarket support for the 2-valve motor, the 4-valve motor, and even this 3-valve motor supercharged engine that we're going to be putting in my 03 Mustang GT very soon. There's so much support for these motors, is why I call them really the golden age. People LS swap them, Coyote swap them, 4-valve swap them, 3-valve swap them. Like right behind me is an old 4-valve motor that I just took out of my 03 for some rod knock. Now we're going to be putting a supercharged 2010 Celine 3-valve motor into my 03 Mustang GT. So these platforms are just freaking awesome. From the 2-valve, the 3-valve, and the 4-valve, they use the exact same motor mount. You don't even have to buy motor mounts to put this in your vehicle. But let's get back on topic. I like drifting. I do a little bit of drag racing every now and again when I feel like it. I like doing pulls on the highway. These things are just a phenomenal, phenomenal car. I can't really find much issues with them. And if you're just like me, you have a full family, you have a few kids, you got a wife, you have a responsibility. These cars can give you an affordable way to still enjoy the hobby that we call automotive or racing, or just being able to tinker with a car. If that's just something you want to do, these things are so affordable. My Mustang that I am using to swap these motors in and out of has a Scotty D angle kit, a hydraulic e-brake, a welded diff, 410 gears, and it has a stock 2-valve motor in it now. Just has an upper intake and a throttle body, and it runs like an absolute bat out of hell. Imagine when we double that horsepower by putting this Celine supercharged engine in it. Other than that, I just have a deep love for these things. When I was about 17, I got my first one. I mashed it the third freaking day I had it. And just from then on, like being able to do donuts and learning how to drive and go through the gears and stuff like that was just freaking awesome. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And even to this day, I still get those nostalgic feelings. I love the drop top version of the 03, 04 Mustangs or the New Edge Mustangs. They just look phenomenal to me. And I really do believe the 94 to 04 Mustangs are the goddamn legendary golden age of Ford. The whole modular movement where you can just be interchanging engines and interchanging heads and cams and this and that. Awesome, freaking awesome. Like I said, who doesn't make parts for these Mustangs? There's an insane automotive aftermarket for them. And for someone like me, I don't really care too much about like brand. A lot of people like Mercedes, BMW, all those high brands and Porsches, and it just ain't for me, you know? It ain't in, I wouldn't say it's not in the cards for me. As I continue to work, maybe I'll end up buying a few of those, but for right now, what's affordable to me and what I believe to be one of the best cars you can buy right now that'll satisfy that urge of being someone that builds their own vehicle and puts their own vehicle together, or someone that just loves a V8, a very simple 200, 260, 270 horsepower V8 with a manual gearbox, and to be able to do some donuts. You know, people frown on these cars now because you can get factory cars at 700 horsepower, but I spent $300 on my new Edge body, another few $100s on a 4-valve swap, and it was already on the road. You're in it for less than $1,000. And then the cars that you're talking about that make over that 1,000 horsepower, they cost almost $100,000. Could you imagine taking $100,000 and investing it into a new Edge Mustang? You'd be able to eat one of those vehicles. But that's just how I view it. And I don't think at any point in my life, no one will ever be able to change my mind on these vehicles. Like I said, I have a Scotty D angle kit on my own. I have a hydraulic e-brake, a welded diff, 410 gears, and a 2-valve motor. And I honestly have no reason other than I need to progress on YouTube and grow. And the only way to do that is to continue modifying and going higher and providing information. That's the only reason I'm going to the 3-valve motor, because that car is just an absolute animal to drive as it stands. So imagine doubling the horsepower. But I really enjoy these bodies, and if you guys do as well, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, because these things aren't going anywhere. I love these new Edge Mustangs, and I'm waiting for the rain to hold up now so I can give you guys a walk around shot and an inside shot of my car so you can see what I'm talking about. But these things are just freaking phenomenal to me. I love them to death, and I think I'll just never get rid of them. I love them. I don't care how high I get. I don't care how much money I have. I'll always have me a few new Edge Mustangs. This is my 03 new Edge Mustang, and it's actually raining right now, so I don't want to keep my camera out in the rain. Like I said, Scotty D angle kit. Let me see if I can get a little view of that. You can see it right now. Scotty D angle kit, stock 2-valve motor. Let me open it up. Stock gearbox. Hydraulic e-brake. I made and fabricated that mount for it myself so that it's right next to the wheel. I don't have to reach far for it, and it's not in the way of the shifter. Has a welded diff. I need to change my goddamn back glass on my top, but this thing is an absolute beast. I don't have any issues out of it. Let me pop the hood just to show you guys what I mean. Absolute stock factory 2-valve motor. Like I said, it has an upper intake. I think it's a J&L, and then a BBK Power Plus throttle body, and that's about it. Everything else is completely stock, and this car runs like an absolute dream. All right, guys, and there you have it. I believe the 94 to 04 Mustangs that I have right there is the freaking golden age of Ford. Argue with your mama in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I also have a 89 Mustang GT that runs like a dream as well. Love that car. I don't even want to modify it. I just want to paint it, get all the rust off of it, and just enjoy it. I have a 5.0 swapped S14 as well. If you guys want to see more content on that, make sure to put it down in the comments. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Always remember, don't drift without your dreams. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.